Hey guys, welcome to a new Cybersecurity Central video. In this video we're gonna talk about the new Google domain risks that are present right now. So in the past days, Google released new domains, new top level domains to the market in 3 levels. One of these levels basically is that, which is a fun, jokey, gamey, for the advice kind of domain. So here we have some examples: classic.dat, this.dat, daily.dat. There were some made for graduates, so like erica.esq, which are mostly used, I've seen, by lawyers, attorneys, casey.prof, a professor, universities, school, anything, and .phd for a postdoctorate candidate or graduate. So, and here we have the last level, which is techies, which have the new domains .nexus, which is computer hardware and gaming, .fu, which is coding, programming language, but these are the dangerous ones, .zip and .mov. What happens with these types of files? What is a .zip file? Well, a .zip file is basically a format that supports lossless data compression. It's basically like a file folder deflated, basically. So instead of being 12 megabytes, it will be 8. So that's kind of the logic behind. And what is a .mov file? Well, a .mov file is basically a video type of file that Apple uses. So it's the same as an MP4 for Windows. So what happens with all these types of new domains? So here we have a normal URL. Here we have the protocol, the HTTPS. We have the entity, the bank XYZW. The top level domain, which is a .com, and we have the page path, basically what we have visited before in the web page. Another example that we could have is protocol, the entities Wells Fargo, domain type .com, and the page path secpro.code path file.zip, which is basically normal. There's no problem with this. So let's look at a real .zip URL, what it looks like. So here we have index of a zip. Let's look. Here we go. Here we have some zip files. So here we go. You have all Sagas. Let's look at this link. Let's copy the link address so we can see it up here. Look how the URL is. So it's normal. So here we have the domain, the TLD, the protocol, and we have the page path that we have taken. As you can see, if we click enter or hit enter, sorry, you can see a file is downloaded. So what's the problem with this? Basically, what can happen? What's the actual risk? This is the actual risk. What happens right here if we put an @ in the middle of the URL? Basically, the use of the @ in the middle of the URL is not new. This is not a new practice. What it means actually is basically that this used to be our entity and our domain type before it had the @. However, now that it has the @, now it becomes an username and a password to that URL. As you can see, the protocol stays the same. Now, after the @ becomes this, which is the server that will actually be connected for authentication. So it will be redirected to this page. So the port here is basically a ruse. You could say it's not needed, but you can put port 443 or 80 or any other port. This is just basically a ruse. and you have the page path. So let's see this in a practical example. I'm gonna select this so you don't think that I actually clicked on there and it's another link. So I'm gonna put it on the top of the URL. So here we go. We have the wellsfargo.com at secprodo.llc as we have right here. See, it's basically the same. So let's enter, and here we go. You see, we didn't get redirected to Wells Fargo. We got redirected to SecPro LLC. We got blocked because of the Netcraft toolbar. However, if we use another type of browser like Firefox, let's do this. Here we go. You see, you're about to log in into the site secpro.llc with the username Wells Fargo, but the website does not require authentication. This may be an attempt to trick you. So as you can see, this is the problem now with the new domains that Google has implemented. Thank you so much for being in the video. I hope you liked it, and we hope to see you more around here.